think the news fundamentally broken. I think there is a way to fix it, and it's for the news to actually bring facts to their audience.
Marijuana, the dried leaves and flowers of the Indian hempweed. Marijuana smoking, experts point out, can make a helpless addict of its victim within weeks, causing physical and moral ruin and death.
Boys, girls, ladies, vote Infidelics, yeah?
Generations of misinformation have created a world in which we no longer trust what we are blindly told. People were crying out for the information and seemed downtrodden and defeated by the label society had placed on them. We realised very quickly that people needed someone to look to, but they also wanted to be comforted and to know that there were communities, people who weren't afraid to break through those stereotypes of who cannabis consumers are. We are faced with re-evaluating how we treat our bodies, our planet, and our place in the universe. It's time we give a Kiwi voice to the matter, a voice for everyone with no hidden agendas. Cannabis has been the shining light on generations of falsified information, showing us that we must re-examine everything. We need to apply that same thought pattern to everything, particularly, how we're approaching the environment and how we're approaching each other as a species rather than as countries and everything. Everything has to be re-examined, and if we're to survive as a species, we have to. It's no longer the time when we can sit and be complacent and wait for the next generation to start fixing stuff. We have to be that change. The time is now.
National, cannabis has always been a crime issue. Now the Labor Party has committed, as part of the agreement with Greens, to making it a health issue. The Labor Greens document commits the government to having a referendum on or by 2020 general election. That referendum will mean personal use to both medicinal and recreational users. The ultimate power rests with just one person, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern.
I don't think anyone should be serving a sentence in prison for smoking cannabis. I don't think that's a good response.
We are trying to help legalise it, yeah, but we're also trying to open people's minds to things that they might not necessarily have looked at 10 years ago and just, to redefine what they thought they knew. It's no longer the time when we can just blindly accept the things that we've been told. We must redefine the truth. These are exciting and nerve-wracking times for the cannabis community. With the next 2 years of uncertainty, all they can hope to do is move forward, proudly showing that they are not the stereotypes of forced ideologies, but rather brave new pioneers into a more present and thoughtful future. We can only hope. These are their stories, these are our stories, they are your stories.